Hello guys, in this video we will see the manufacturing process of cylinder liner. Before going to start the video, first I will introduce myself. My name is Vinayak Haval. I am in second year mechanical engineering BTech at Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology. In every manufacturing process, after designing, the first step is material selection. And for this cylinder liner, I selected grey cast iron. So before explaining why I selected grey cast iron, I will show you the function of cylinder liner. Okay. So this is basic design of cylinder liner and the piston assembly. Okay. This is designed by me, and see, this is cylinder liner and this is piston assembly. Inside this, movement of piston will occur. Okay, and yes, and but the actual movement of this piston is like this. Okay. Now I will explain why I selected grey cast iron for this cylinder liner. Okay, so cylinder liner act as an enclosure in which the combustion takes place. Okay, it provides the surface for the piston to slide and carry out its compression task. So to perform this function, cylinder liner must be wear resistance, high strength, and corrosion resistance. So grey cast iron is suitable for that function. Okay, this is the this is cylinder liner. Okay, this is cylinder liner. Okay, so after material selection, the next, so in selection of furnace, I selected induction furnace. Okay, in induction furnace, the temperature of molten metal is relatively uniform and temperature control is more convenient. In induction furnace, the molten metal heat quickly and higher thermal efficiency occur. Okay, so after selection of furnace, next step is selection of casting process. I selected horizontal through centrifugal casting. Okay, in this process, the greater strength of part produced using centrifugal casting is a result of higher density grain structure. It is suitable to create symmetrical round hollow parts such as cylinder liner. Okay, now I will show you basic principle or working of centrifugal casting. Okay, in centrifugal casting, the centrifugal cast tube, this is okay, this is rotated at 300 to 3000 rpm. Okay, and with the help of these rollers. Okay, and when you rotate, the molten metal is poured inside this using the pouring tub. Okay, so the next process is mold preparation, as seen in this image. Okay, this man is or this worker is fixing the mold. Okay, the wall of the cylinder mold are first coated with a refractory ceramic coating which involves a few steps: application, rotation, drying, and baking. Okay, so after mold preparation, next is allowance. Before pouring molten metal, shrinkage and machining allowance are given. Okay, so next is pouring. So first pouring tub is placed in front of centrifugal casting tube. Okay, like this. Okay, this man is placing the tub, okay, in front of centrifugal casting tube. Okay, as like this. Then the molten metal is poured directly into rotating mold through pouring tub without using runner or gating system. The molten metal is first poured inside into this pouring tub, and then through pouring tub it will go inside that mold. Okay, the centrifugal force drive the molten metal towards the mold wall. Okay, so next is cooling. With all of the molten metal in the mold remains spinning as the metal cools. The cooling begins quickly at the mold walls and proceed inwards. Means what? In this process, the cooling start from walls. Okay, means first cool material which touches to that wall, and then inner material. Okay, the next step is casting removal. After the casting has cooled and solidified, the rotation is stopped and the casting can be removed as like this. Okay, this worker or this man is removing that casting. Okay, after solidification casting is removed. Okay, and after removal this is like this look like this. Okay, cylinder liner after casting. Okay, then the casting inspection. First is destructive testing. Okay, in this the casting is cut and the property of the material inspected closely. Okay, means what, the part, some portion of that casting is cutted and then closely inspected that material. Okay, then next is visual inspection. This method uses human eye to identify surface that defects, cracks. Okay, the next testing is ultrasonic testing. These tests find defects in casting. Extremely small flaws can be found by ultrasonic testing at very large depth. Okay, as like this image. Okay, means what, uh, this is probe. Okay, this probe is moved on that cylinder liner and this will shows that there is any crack or any defect. Okay, and the next is machining process. First I use lathe machine. Okay, after casting desired external shape is provided to cylinder liner. Okay, in lathe machine a single point cutting tool is used and this provide the external shape. Okay, then the CNC machine. The CNC machine is used to enlarge the internal diameter of cylinder liner with surface finish. Okay, the surface finish in cylinder in CNC machine is more accurate than lathe machine. Okay, the next is dimensional inspection. Okay, this can be done by manually or by coordinate measuring machine that uses the probe to get very precise measurement. Okay, like this. Okay, required dimensions: bore diameter 55 mm, outer diameter 60 mm, and the total length is 110. Okay, so next is heat treatment. I use the induction hardening. Okay, induction hardening is a method applied on the inner surface of the cylinder. Okay, is applied at inner surface of the cylinder liner. Okay, it improves hardness, increased strength and wear resistance. So after heat treatment final inspection is done. Okay, at the end of the manufacturing process and before dispatch the final inspection of cylinder liner is performed. In final inspection surface finishing, hardness, etc. are inspected. Then the defect of horizontal to centrifugal casting. Blowhole defect can be caused if the partial flow of molten metal is occurs and if solidification is not done properly then shrinkage cavity will occur. Okay, then this is the process layout. Means what, first we selected our component like cylinder liner, then we step material selection, then selection of furnace. Okay, then selection of casting process. In casting process first is mold preparation, then allowance, then pouring, cooling, then casting removal, then finishing. Okay, then casting inspection. Okay, then in inspection first destructive testing, then non-destructive testing, visual inspection, ultrasonic. Okay, then machining process, machining, lathe machine, CNC machine, then dimensional inspection. Okay, then heat treatment, then final inspection. Okay, this is the basic process layout. Then outcome. From this we understood manufacturing process of cylinder liner: material selection, selection of furnace, selection of casting process, casting inspection, machining process, heat treatment, and process of horizontal to centrifugal casting. Thank you.